Hey everyone, Diana Anderson. Boy, I got little tweakies here. And I thought I would come and share something with you that I have learned just through trial and error. Now, as the title says, are you noticing some quirkiness on Facebook? I'm going to give it a moment and let people come in. Yes, I am. Be sure and say hello when you come in so I know who you are. Don't be shy. Hi, Ann. Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the last few days, Facebook Messenger has not been working real well. Now, I don't know if it's just for people on iOS or Android too. So that's what I wanted to ask a few people. If you have an Android phone and your Facebook Messenger and Facebook app has been working okay, go ahead and put a 1. If you have an iOS, put a 2. And then put whether or not you've noticed any quirks. Now, the last couple of days, my Facebook Messenger won't work first thing in the morning. Hey, Fran. You click on it and it pops up and then the screen goes black and it goes away. And I'm not getting all my messages in real time. I'll get them a little bit later. And so nothing's more aggravating than to look at your Facebook app and you see you have 16 messages, but you can't get to them. I don't know if any of you have experienced this. So I have a little fix for this, and some people have been talking about this, and I thought I would share. You can download other browsers onto your cell phones. Now, I've noticed the Messenger won't work on my web version. Yes, it's been very aggravating. So what I've done is I have found that Firefox is the best browser. Hey, everybody. Best browser to be using to utilize your Facebook Messenger. So if you are having difficulties on your cell phones with a Facebook Messenger app and you have not done so, download the Firefox app and then go in and put Facebook up in the taskbar. And I go one step further. When you've put in Facebook and you bring it up, you can go to the right-hand side and there's the 3 little dots and you can ask for it to be a desktop version. And that desktop version will allow you to see your messages. And it's kind of like just doing it on your desktop. It's a lot easier. Now I'm noticing that some of the messages are not coming over as quickly, but it will work in the interim until Facebook gets their act together. Now, another thing that I've been noticing is that when I go live or when I'm watching someone else's live, all of a sudden their lips are moving, but you can't hear a thing. Yeah, Puffin's very good too, Michelle. I use Puffin too, but for this particular glitch with Facebook, I'm noticing that the Firefox works the best, but that's just maybe on my phone. I don't know. Okay, so the other glitch I've noticed, or the quirkiness, is live streams are going. You can't hear. You can see someone's talking, but you can't hear. So what you basically have to do is just click off and go back on, and I don't know why that's going on. So those are 2 little quirky items that I've noticed on Facebook in the last couple of days. We get so addicted to our technology, and it is like just right there in our faces. But I heard an interesting story the other day when I was driving. I was listening to the news, and they came up with this, how they say coffee's bad for you. Sugar's bad for you. Everything's bad for you. Well, they were stating that when we have our notifications on our phone and we hear these little dings and pings and pops and, letting us know we have a message, it is distracting us. We are getting distracted so many times a day. this distraction is causing us stress, especially if, like, let's say you have a job, okay? You know what a job is. And you have your messages so it vibrates so your other coworkers can't hear it, but you know there's a message, but you have to look around to see if anybody's watching you, or, you know, you don't want to get caught checking your messages. Every time you get pinged or you get that notification, it's distracting you and it's causing you undue stress. So I am starting this little thing where I am completely turning off, I'm turning off my notifications, period. I'm muting the groups so I can focus on what task I have on hand. You know what? The world is not going to end if we do not get our messages like every 15 minutes. Maybe every hour, take 5 or 10 minutes and tend to your messages, and then turn your phone off or on mute. You know, we are just getting too dependent on our phones. Raise your right hand and say, that's me, if that's you, because we are very, very dependent on our phones. So why don't we make a pledge to try a little experiment? Anybody with me? Give me some thumbs up if you're ready for an experiment. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Who's ready for an experiment? Give me those thumbs, heart, something. I'm waiting. Okay, I saw a few of them. Nobody wants to do a challenge with me? No one wants to try an experiment with me? Okay. There they go. It's just delayed. So let's try this. Tomorrow, let's mute our phones. Mute. Silence. No peeking. Other than 15 minutes. If you were with your family, or you are doing something other than working on your social media, which you shouldn't be doing it 24/7, let's try and just check our messages in a 15-minute period. Give 15 minutes every hour. How's that? I'm going to try that, because distraction it can start giving you a lot of stress. And you'd be surprised at how much more productive you can be no matter what you're doing. If you're in the moment with your family, if you're cleaning your house, if you're working on something. I know I want to get some emails written. I just got done taking the boot camp 2 from Online Sales Pro, and there's some things that I want to go and really delve into. And I want to be focused because it's such awesome information. But if you were getting distracted, it would be like, think about it like this. If you have kids, or if you've had kids, someone behind you going, Mom, Mom, Mom. That is about how distracting the phones are, they can be. So let's just try that. I'm game. I'm going to try that tomorrow. Okay, everybody, I just wanted to jump on and see if anyone was noticing the quirkiness like I was, because it's so aggravating. You have messages, but you can't see them. So try the Firefox. And with videos, when you're watching them, when you can see someone's lips moving, but you can't hear them, go ahead and just click off and click back on. I'm noticing also that if I'm in a slow internet area, or if I'm trying to use my data, sometimes that is. And let's vow to only be checking our messages 15 minutes out of an hour. That's only 45 minutes of productivity, people. 45 minutes. We can do it if we try. Okay, that's it for tonight, gals and guys. Have a great evening. I shall be back tomorrow. What will I talk about tomorrow? I don't know. But just had to get on here and share about this quirkiness on Facebook. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye. If you are noticing any other quirks, go ahead and put them in the comments, and maybe others can comment on some remedies and fixes. Cheerio.